We have 3 witnesses who have just given sworn affidavits that says that he did have a relationship, a sexual relationship with my wife before I was convicted. And he went into court and said he didn't. Now, who are you going to believe, him or the 3 people? Or are you going to say these 3 people are lying? They saw that personally. They witnessed Schwartz having sexual contact with my wife, romancing, smooching in the back of a car. My sister and William Lane saw it approximately the same day, and then David Rogers saw it on a separate day. I suppose Schwartz was thinking in terms of, well, this is 20 years ago, nobody's going to want to get involved in this anyway, and I'll just lie and get out of it. But 3 people actually have given the affidavits. I think Sondra probably has copies of them. She'll give them to you. The judge in Palm Beach, Judge Payne, has to tell the magistrate to issue an order to bring all the people together so that they can make the testimony. See, when Schwartz went down there, when we went down there last year at this time, Schwartz said, no, I never had a relationship with this man's wife until after he was in prison, which was a lie, all right? So then the 3 people came after he gave the testimony and gave the affidavits. Now that's new evidence that shows that the state's witness-in-chief is a perjurer, which is a felony. So Schwartz has committed a felony before the United States District Court. So it's just not a question of a civil matter, it's a question of a criminal matter. And we have filed with the United States Attorney's Office in Miami, that's Dexter Langton, a criminal complaint against Schwartz. And they have taken this and they are doing their own investigation at this time. Has Schwartz, an officer of the court, committed perjury? And according to the 3 affidavits, that is legally sufficient to prove the perjury. You need, in Florida law, you need 2 affidavits to prove a perjury. You just can't come in and say the man's lying. You need witnesses, and they have to swear under oath. So now you have a choice. You can believe Mr. Schwartz, or you can believe the 3 people who are filing under oath their own testimony saying, yes, he was having a sexual relationship with Schaefer's wife. Now, if these people are shown to be lying, then they are subject to perjury and 5 years in the joint for lying under sworn affidavits. So you've got 3 swearing here and you've got 1 swearing there. Now they have to, legally speaking, the court has to bring these people together and take the testimony and make a determination on who's telling the truth. And that will be up to the magistrate. And that's where we stand as to when they will be coming in and saying, testifying under oath and going up and being cross-examined. What did you see exactly? Well, I wasn't there personally, so I don't know what they saw exactly. But they did see that he was having a sexual relationship with my wife before the trial. What started was the girlfriend of the trial judge, her name is Pat Quinna, and now it's Pat Quinna Trowbridge because she married him, came to me in the jail approximately August or September of 1973 and told me that my wife and my lawyer were having an affair and that I was going to be convicted and sent to prison. And I said, no, listen, I can prove, because I have this document that shows that the state's witness-in-chief is lying. Those people were never in my car. They never copied down my license number, because here is the proof. When you check a license tag, you know, they put it in the computer, it comes back to the certain address. Well, the address that it should have come back to was in Fort Lauderdale, if they had done it. But they never did that, see. They just said, yes, we did it and we tracked it to this man's home in Stewart, but my car wasn't registered there.